Much calmer day today.
Yes, it is.
Yesterday there was a lot going on.
It was definitely a quickly active scenario right at news time yesterday.
Right at news time, yes.
Right at news time, but we got through it and no injuries to report with that tornado. And of course, we are looking at a quiet day and we need it to recoup before we see another stretch of stormy weather. In fact, starting to see more blue peeking through 57 Waukesha, 62 right now in the city of Milwaukee. Let's talk Wisconsin tornadoes for just a second. We are now into the month of May, so it is not that unlikely that we already see a few tornadoes here across the state. On average, during the month of May, the state sees 3 tornadoes, about 24 overall for the entire year. And again, it was an active night yesterday. I want to show you our storm relative velocity product. So this is one product that is especially helpful when you're looking for rotation. Of course, we're tracking how fast those storms are moving, but you're noticing lots of green and that little bullseye of red. So the green indicates winds moving toward the radar site and the red away. And this was just about 5 minutes to 5 last night. And that's when we had that tornado report by a spotter who then took cover. So again, they have went out and surveyed the damage and have indeed confirmed that it is a tornado, but we are still waiting to see what strength that tornado was. And I'm also taking you back, showing you the reflectivity. This is the radar, and it was a severe storm. This was the cell that we were tracking. It was severe right over Madison for the potential of larger hail. Then it continued to track through Jefferson and Dodge County. Once it got right here into southern Washington County, you can see a little bit of that notching. That too can show that some of that rain is wrapping into some rotation. So there you have it, our first tornado of the season. Fortunately, again, no injuries, a little more rural area, so we're thankful for that. Today in the wake, things are much quieter. We do have a bank of cloud cover that sits right out along and just ahead of a cold front. As that cold front continues to sweep down across the state, you can see the clearing trend for northern parts of Wisconsin. We'll get into some of that clearing as well, but once that drops through, winds are going to take a turn to the northeast, and you know what that means, cooling temperatures lakeside. For now, though, not too bad. Seasonable this afternoon. We've got 60s here down to the south. Warmest spot, Kenosha, 65 degrees. 57 trailing behind just a bit in Waukesha, but just outside the studio doors here in West Dallas, 59 degrees. 62 for you if you're joining us from either Milwaukee or Brown Deer. Another trip up to the north, more lower half 60s as you see there. Again, for now, winds are still west. We anticipate them to turn northeast here in a couple of hours. So take a look, mid 60s, and then temperatures dropping right as those kiddos are walking home from school. Could see a few lake clouds build. Maybe an isolated sprinkle, not a real big deal there. Otherwise, as we get into the night, temperatures cool back, low 40s, maybe even some 30s. So this is a cold rain. As we get to Friday morning, that'll be around for your morning commute. As you can see, it's still around during the afternoon. We'll see a few breaks at times, but even there, can't rule out just a few showers as we go through our Friday evening commute and for the rest of the overnight. And that rain will continue as we get into the start of our weekend. So we could be looking at additional rainfall here for Friday into Saturday of about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Checking out that 7-day forecast quickly, our Mother's Day weekend is trending dry, at least for Sunday, and a little bit warmer. So 40s through that rainy stretch back up into the 60s and then 70s. Another storm chance next week Tuesday, and we'll see if there's more storms in that 10-day coming up.
Rebecca, thank you. And summer